I'm Joanna Penn, author of action-adventure thriller Pentecost, and this is Mystery Thriller TV. And today I'm reviewing L.J. Sellers' The Sex Club, which I read on the Kindle. Okay, so first of all, the book opens with a bombing at a sexual health clinic that also performs abortion. So we have these sort of religious right-wing people who, believe in doing violence to this type of clinic, and then we have the people who work in the clinic. And one of our main characters, Kara, actually is one of the health people there, and she's one of the main characters in the book, and we kind of see the events unfolding through her eyes. Now, first off, I really like that the idea, in general, it's something that I guess a lot of us don't have to deal with, that type of thing, but we see her working with younger girls, sexual health issues, helping people, really putting her life on the line to help other people with their problems. So she's a very powerful character, I feel very sympathetic towards that character right from the beginning, where she's basically, the clinic is bombed, she's injured, and then as the story escalates, she actually gets into more and more trouble as this bomber keeps coming after her. She's kind of targeted. So we also see from the other side, we actually see the character of the bomber, the religious wife, good wife, who's just doing these things and is sort of anti these places that do this work with young people. And so I found that a really interesting thing to get inside her head as well, and see how people could have those different type of opinions. And one of the aspects of the book is the suspense, as you have this sort of, is this lady going to be able to hurt Ruth, and is Ruth, the evil bomber, going to be able to hurt Kara? And that kind of suspense carries all the way through as the trouble escalates. So that's one aspect of the plot, is this sexual health clinic thing. Now the sex club of the book title is basically a group of young people who have a Bible study group that they don't actually do Bible study in, actually investigating sexual things, and basically one of these girls is found murdered at the beginning of the book, and that brings in the other aspect of the story, which is a kind of murder mystery. So really like the book in that there's a lot of depth, a lot of complexity, and two almost, well, the stories tie together, but they're almost two separate stories that you can follow. So the murder brings in Detective Wade Jackson, whose daughter is actually of the same age group and used to be friends with the murder victim. So we see him as a single dad, worried about his kid, thinking that she's too young to be into all this stuff, but worried about it. So that really humanises him, and he's determined to find the killer of this girl, even though that goes into the political structure of the town, and his job is on the line. And so basically you can see there's a lot of depth to this book. So I really enjoyed that aspect of it. So what keeps you reading? I guess that suspense and that mystery will keep you reading, also caring about those characters and what happens next. I definitely found I wanted to find out who was responsible for the murder, and also how Kara ended up, and how the young people in that group ended up. So definitely a good read, not massively fast-paced, but still action with a lot of, as I said, a lot of depth to the characters and the story. So highly recommended, L.J. Sellers' The Sex Club. Thank you. I'm Joanna Penn from Mystery Thriller TV.